Good morning, New Eden. Today is March 13th, 2022, and this is the Federation Frontline Report, a podcast where we interview the players of EVE Online and go over faction warfare news. I'm your host, Frozen Fallout, and my co-host is Samson.
Good morning, New Eden, and today we are reviewing the February faction warfare report. So let's jump right into it. Starting with the Gallente Federation, we have currently about 302 active PvP characters in the Gallente, with around 51 corporations and 3 alliances. During the month of February, the Gallente destroyed 7,134 ships and did over 436 billion ISKs worth of damages. In warzone control, they currently have 8 systems under their control. I will say, I do believe we just lost a boon, like a few days ago. Or
yeah,
something.
And well, I think we picked up a system also a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So let's dive into this Gallente Federation a little bit more. Do you want to go ahead and pull that up here, and we can do a little bit more of a deep dive on these guys. See what's going on. Who is the Gallente Federation? What do we all got? So we said there's a bunch of corporations and PvPers, but let's take a look at the top for the not all time, do month top, and then you can change the month to the month of. So click on the where it says solo version beta. Right above that is the number.
Whoops.
Yep, just bring that to February.
There we go.
All right, so apparently an Aeon was taken down, and a bunch of some top kills that we've got here.
Widow,
Moros, Revenant, another Revelation, and a Moros. Wow. So click into one of those real quick. I just want to take a look here. What the fuck?
Oh, it's empty.
Bastard Cartel was on it with a bunch of.
It was a Bastard Cartel fucking Thrasher.
What the
fleet.
Fuck is this? Where? Why? How?
Pine Costo?
In a Pine Costo? And this happened when?
In an empty fucking Aeon. What the hell?
What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck? That's okay. Way more than 13 billion ISK now.
Ow.
Like,
that hurts.
Yeah, I feel
like somebody got bumped there? Maybe.
I feel like somebody got teleported by CCP.
Why would they get teleported to Pine Costo though? But Pine Costo?
Yeah,
I thought it was that other one.
I mean, I guess, yeah, normally they wouldn't be Pine Costo. So you know what? We're gonna have to make a note about that. We're gonna have to like talk to somebody.
Oh no, this Moros was a goon swarm kill.
Looks like maybe one of
Gallente.
Oh, Gallente Sentry Gun got on it. So
all right, so let's see. This is the Revelation at NV. Space traffic control. This is why we always say that there's like an issue with
there is a discrepancy, definitely, when it comes to
Austin Gale.
Because if a Federation, Navy gun shoots at and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and skip back out of here, and let's just take a look at what do we got for top killers of the Gallente Federation during the month of. You're better at names than I am, so I'm gonna let this go to you.
So top for the month of February, we have Alexander Cardew, 644 kills. Lestalia 375, Saber Jaguar 265, damn son 223, Raleigh at 208, and Gwenevit Kenyon in 6th place as 186, Kuruk Arnuk 163, Ekron Arathian 161 kills, Chad Flame with 156 kills, and rounding up the top 10, Red Scorpion 777 153.
Nice, yeah. So
looks like you got to be in the hundreds to get up in the top 10.
Yeah, at least 150 plus. It looks like actually you need. But let's
Yeah.
take a look at the top corporations that we've got here. So I think I might be able to say these. So let's try this out. So Aderon Robotics at 2,537 kills for the Gallente. Fuck yeah, you guys are out there murdering, kicking ass. Sully, I love you. Come back to us.
Yeah, he doesn't like us anymore.
No, he does. He loves us, but
We're too much
enough.
for him.
Yep. The Federation Defense Union, that's the NPC corporation, coming in at second place at 1,198 kills. Solid fucking performance by the NPC corporation right there. I know we actually, in the Gallente, we have some really good FCs inside of the NPC corporation, so makes a lot of sense. Then we have coming in third, Mostly Sober at 401 kills. Terminus at 398 kills for the fourth place. Fifth place is Golden Age Stories, that's us, at 359 kills. Then you have at sixth place the Cold Storm at 125 kills, so quite a bit of a drop down. Then we've got Nadir Security.
Nadir Security Consultants.
There we go. See that, he's got it. And so that's at 112 kills. We got the
21.
Wait, no, oh yeah, 121, sorry. And then Pew Pew Pirates at 112 kills for 8th place. Lone Wolf Society at 98 kills. And rounding up the top 10, we've got the Care Bear Pest Control at 89
Which I love
kills.
that name. I love that name, Care Bear
name.
Pest Control. I kill Care Bears for a living, is what I do. But yeah.
And so,
and then
go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that the top alliance currently is the Bastard Cartel, but it's all very close, right?
Very close.
The Bastard Cartel, the Pole Dancers second, and Federation Frontline Report third. But it's 401 kills for the Bastard Cartel, 398 for Pole Dancers, and 359 for Federation Frontline. So we're not far off. We're all above 300.
And we're still growing. Like, we have a lot of growing.
Yeah, we're still small, like, compared to
corporation. You know, we're just
other alliances. Like the Bastard Cartel's got 97. The Pole Dancers have 86 members, and we have 32. So I think percentage-wise, we're doing pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Our numbers mean
we have 1/3. We have 1/3 of the members, and we it's not that we only hire killers. It's not that we only we don't really we invite bloodthirsty pirates and faction warfare people and privateers, that want to learn. They don't even have to be good. Like you can start off like everybody started off, but we'll teach you how to kill.
Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. So let's go ahead and move on to the Caldari State. So let's go ahead and bring those guys up. The Caldari State has around 511 active PvPers currently, with around 78 corporations and 7 alliances. During the month of February, the Caldari destroyed 8,620 ships and did over 673 billion ISK worth of damage. For warzone control, the Caldari have 93. See, dyslexia.
I like that number better. 30. They can have 30.
That would be much better. I would like that. So they have 903 solar systems under their control, though.
93. 93.
God damn it! What did I say?
You said 903.
903. Oh my god!
That's a lot of faction
They're controlling
warfare,
everything. They've taken over the galaxy.
All of Losec.
Ah, damn it! Fuck you, Caldari. So
Snuff.
Fuck Snuff. Obligatory. Fuck Snuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the review though for the top February. So looks like they brought down some citadels, which those have to be I don't think an NPC would be involved in that. So let's just take a look.
Out.
Who are they working with? What are they doing here? So, Deepwater Hooligans, it looks like.
Yeah, Deepwater Hooligans, Hashishin Cartel.
I don't know, are those,
Pirate Lords of War. Good
That's a
Lord,
lot of people.
that's a lot.
Where was this at?
Local is primary. Nuclear Midnight. This was in Zatamaka.
I don't even know what the fuck Zatamaka is.
No forks given.
No forks given. So that's a no forks given. What the hell?
Who are the
Azabel?
Deepwater Hooligans?
Azabel, yeah.
Yeah, it's an Azabel. No, it's a Tatara.
Oh, wait, what?
Tatara.
Well, how, if you hit back though, what?
Yeah, the next one's an Azabel.
Oh,
yeah.
the next one's an Azabel. I don't know how to read or write or do anything.
Local is primary. Empyrean Edict.
Oh, Empyrean Edict at the top there. Local is primary. I know those guys.
Ninja Assassins.
Yeah, solid kill on their behalf there. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the top 10 pilots, corporations, and alliances here. So I'll let you start
the
out
top
with the
10.
Oh, yep. Go ahead with the characters. Yeah, it's good. Yep.
Top 10 characters for Caldari. We got Argon Rin at 238. That dude actually, him and his fleet. He had a small fleet that got my gnosis a little while ago. I think it was him. Second place, Modern Dwarf at 218. Third place, Rush Alderone at 217. Fourth place, Aaron Tiberius, 201. We definitely exchanged with Aaron Tiberius. The fifth, Lockstock, 200. Sixth, Ive Dieste, 194, which I'm pretty sure we also fought. Sergeant Donut, 175. Dazed at 8, 170. 9, Heinrich Suzaku, 167. And 10, Isaac Van Laer, 156. And I know we fought him too.
Oh yeah,
We've had some good fights. We've had some good fights with a lot of these guys, the top guys, because I mean, I'm in the top 10 of our. So I mean, you gotta fight the other guys, or you're not gonna. You gotta keep your reputation.
I feel like this is not much more than what our top 10 is, though, right? Like, you got to be 150 in order to get into the top 10 of ours. You got to be 150 to get into the top 10 of the Caldari. For all the discrepancy of like.
I got a little bit more though. I think because I think I was in like the 150s and I was at like 6, so like it's a little bit higher overall.
Oh, you were at like 200.
No. Now I have to go back and check.
Now we gotta go check. Now we gotta go look. Because this is very important. This is news right here.
This is news. Let me click on the button again and pull it back over here. This is a monthly top 2 February.
And
186.
186.
Okay, I was higher than I thought.
Not quite 200 though, but
no, but
I guess they're getting in the 200s. And
wait, what happened?
Well, what? Oh, wrong month. Yeah.
No, it's set to February.
There we go. Okay, yeah. So they're getting into the higher 200s.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah. All right. So let's. Continue.
Oh, but look at the two. Oh, this is not. No, this is February.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 604, 375, and what did they got to? Oh yeah, no man. See, this is why the Caldari are not as cool as the Gallente, in my personal opinion.
But yeah, do you want to do the top corporations?
Yeah, let's see here. So, of course, the NPC corporation is number 1 for the Caldari because, that makes sense. We are not a propaganda show. Not a propaganda show, I swear. 1,600 kills for the State Protectorate. Then we've got Melphalin at 1,159 kills. We've got Space Traffic Control at 673 kills. Revenant Defense Corporation at 550 kills. Caldari Colonial Defense Ministry at 430 kills. The
Saitsuo Interstellar Security.
Thank you. At 424 kills, that's ranked 6th in the Caldari. We've got the South of Heaven LTD.
Yeah, you missed Mercury Arms Inc.
Oh no, sorry.
Which we fought.
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
Corvus Onzo.
Oh,
Mercury
really?
Arms Inc. 402. Yeah, that's the Kiki I killed last night. Was one of their guys. But yeah, South of Heaven
That's a beautiful
Limited.
kill.
3,
So that's
4.
so they're number 7 for Mercury Arms Incorporated. Number 8 is the South of Heaven Ltd at 347 kills. We've got the Sorry for That Corporation at 259 kills. Private Security Squad at 242 kills. And that is the top 10 for the corporations.
So the top alliances is kind of funny because you have 6 different alliances, but there's just one alliance at the bottom called Ragtag Bunch of Misfits in 6th place with 1 kill.
Perfect naming.
But yeah, are we the bad guys? 1356.
Yes, you are the bad guys. You are.
Ishugrata.
Corporate
pieces
of shit.
Enforcement direct. I don't know what that last word is because it's cut off. 831. State Public Defenders 676.
Shorten your name.
Templess CALSF 441. Total Concept Project Alliance at 13. And Ragtag Bunch of Misfits in 1. I want to see how many people in Ragtag. 8.
They are 8. A ragtag bunch of misfits. But they are on the board, man. They're the top 10. Top 10 alliances.
Yeah, they're the top 10.
Almost the top 5.
So what we got next? Are we doing Ammar? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I think we're doing the Ammar. Let's take a look at the Ammar here.
Okay, let me just pull them up really quick, and then I'll read off some stats for you. February. All right, so
fuck snuff.
The Amarr Empire is currently standing at around 287 active PvP characters with 46 corporations at 2 alliances. The Ammar destroyed 6,000 ships even. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
in the month of February, and did over 608 billion ISKs worth of damage. The Ammar have taken back a good chunk of space with 53 systems under their control.
So yeah, they've been fighting back, man. They have been taking space.
I've ever seen a wyvern before. I don't think I've seen this ship.
Oh, let's see what happened here. Is this another unfit wyvern? Oh no,
super carrier, no.
And it's purple helmeted warriors. It looks like there's a Bruto tribe in there.
Yeah, purple helmet warriors, Bruto tribe.
Smile and Wave.
24th
I think that's the Smile and Wave right
there. Oh yeah,
one
of the Federal Navy Academy, one of the works. So they got killed by works in Revelations. And a Moros. There's one Moros.
Oh, this was
fun
bait.
Times.
That must have been baited. Must have got caught on bait.
Jebaited.
You jebaited.
Caught on bait. Jebaited. That same Tartara looks like, and that Azavel are up here too. But there's a Fortizar. That's new. Let's see what proudly slumlording. Unchained Alliance looks like a lot.
Structures, man, in Losec. It's dangerous.
A lot of Drex and some other shit too. Jesus, it's a Leshek and a. That's a lot.
Bunch of shit.
But yeah, let's see here. We got the top 10 characters.
Ooh,
for
guys got
the
some
Ammar.
solid kills.
They got some solid kills. Yeah, Miss Snachel 407 kills. Top 2 is Sven Vicolander 279. CD Loon 247. We've definitely fought CD. We fought CD, and he's been on the show.
He's been on the show. He's a good man. I like him.
Kunka
he's
the
a
Admiral.
Slave-owning asshole, but
Kunka the Admiral 244. They're all slave-owning assholes.
They're all slave-owning assholes.
Zentiza 240. Mark Theosis 238. Rido 225. First Commander Riker. Oh, okay. 221.
Commander Riker. First Commander Riker. Not the second one.
Etimon 216. I've had an exchange. We've had a couple exchanges with Etimon. They got my Worm a while back. They got my Kiki a while back, and then we finally got their Thrasher with some overpowered BS. Prince Saragus, 188. That rounds out the top 10 for the Ammar.
So before we get into corporations, I just want to take a little aside here. We're going to take a little side note and just kind of go over some things here that I think are very important. The Ammar are slave-owning assholes.
I'm going to pour more
slave-owning assholes. And that's why you shouldn't be part of the Ammar. And this is not a propaganda channel at all. We support all empires equally, except for the Ammar are slave-owning assholes. And if you want to be... Wait, what was that?
Oh, this is a Highland Park. It's a single malt Scotch Project Carbon Edition 1, limited to 200 bottles. It's 12-year-old Scotch cask, 62.5%. Because it's cask strength.
That's what we need to talk about. This is what because like there's a problem here. Why are you slave owning assholes is what I want to know. And then you've got the Caldari. What are they? Corporate fucking lackeys. Like, why would you want to be part of like, I mean, like the world is moving towards where like a Shadowrun world, you know, where it's going to be corporations running everything. That sucks. That's stupid. I don't want that. So, and then you've got the Ammar, the escaping slaves. Like, those guys are the good guys. Like, wait, okay. Lorenzo says, wait, what? I love pushing paper in my Caldari office. See? This is the problem.
Gallente's out there. We're just killing people. We're just blowing people
and
up.
And then there's
Gwen. I want to point out that Gwen was Ammar, but now she's Gallente.
I mean, you were born in Ammar. It's we can't blame you for where you were born or what country you existed in.
Well, I think
she's
actually an escaped slave.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do the Ammar enslave their own people? I don't think they do. Do they?
I don't know.
That would be really. I mean. Anyways,
she kills slavers. That's all that matters.
And then you have the Gallente. And the Gallente,
she kills slavers with exotic dancers in her hull.
You got to be careful about that shit. Those poor women just dying in droves for you, man.
I have dudes and chicks.
You are not.
You gotta forget though. There's still the very important part: the fact that all of our ships have crews in them.
This is true. And then you have the Gallente, and we're fighting for love. Well, at least the Federation Frontline report is fighting for love. Maybe freedom. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Top 10 corporations. Sorry, I had a little sidebar.
Slave-owning bastards. Empire.
Not a propaganda channel. We're equally in love with all of the... We want you all to thrive and kick
We're
ass.
the faction warfare frontline report. We're not the Federation
frontline. Anyways, we got Dirt and Glitter. These guys fucking kick ass. They do kick ass. And
we fought them a lot.
1,500 kills under their belt. That is solid for the month of February. Give it up for the slave-owning bastards.
Dirt and Glitter.
And then we've got coming in second, Red Sky Morning at 1,497 kills.
They're only 3 away.
Oh,
three kill difference.
that was close. That was competition. Next month, the Ammar are going to have listened to this podcast. They're going to be like, we gotta the Sky Morning's got to kick it up a notch, and because the Ammar love this because we're not a propaganda channel. We support all. Anyways, the 24th Imperium Crusade, which is the NPC corporation, solidly coming in at 1,023 kills. We got Radiation Shadow. That's a good one. I like that.
Radiant Shadow.
God damn. Fuck.
It's okay.
Son of a bitch. Anyways, Radiant Shadow, 933 kills. Holy Ammarian Battle Monk. I was gonna say bottleneck.
No,
we're gonna keep that. The Holy
American bottleneck.
At 629 kills. Task Force 641 at 338. I think that Task Force 641 should have 641 kills. That's what they should be trying to achieve. That's
Yeah.
their goal. And
That's their
I'm
number.
hoping next month you come back and you show us, because I like digging into this. I like taking a look at these guys. So we got
the
fucking raided.
Fetzner. The Fetzner rating with 36. Thank you for the
Thank
raid,
you.
sir.
Thank
We
you.
are currently, those who just joined, we are currently going over the Ammar numbers for Faction Warfare February, which is last month.
Yeah, and we're getting drunk. Thank you so much for
We're
the
getting
follow
drunk.
as well.
Frozen's getting drunk. Thank you for the follows.
I haven't eaten anything, and I had like a glass of wine, and now I'm trashed.
I ate lunch before we started this podcast because one of us has to be slightly sober. Wait, no, that's our friends.
You know what? That's even worse
friends,
because I'm in like control of all this. We could be muted right now, and I don't even know it. Like,
I think someone would say something if we were muted.
I'd hope so, but that's not necessary.
But
anyways, where were we? Task Force
number 7.
641 at 6th place. 7th place, we've got the Atrash Sarum Vanguard.
That was actually really good. Atash. You just said a trash. It wasn't that bad. So a trash. I like a trash better. It is the Ammar. They're slave owning bastards. So a trash. They're a trash.
Fuck, man.
Vanguard.
I am horrible. 209 at 7th place. Clan of Scandinavians. Scavengers.
You did that one on purpose. You did that one on purpose. Clan of Scavengers.
No, I would never do
Clan
that.
of Scandinavians. No, the Scandinavians are going to be in Mimnatar because they're fucking Vikings.
And so they got 144 kills. We got the Space Brewery Association at 87 kills, and rounding out the top 10, Talon Swarm at 81 kills. Oh my god, I got through it, man. I did it.
You got through it. And we were just talking about all our friends here in the top alliances. The top one being Localist Primary with 3,090 kills. Empyrean Edict, who we've had on the show, I believe.
Oh yeah,
1,183 kills. And I personally like the name of this one here, Porno Holocaust, with 16 kills.
Oh. That's a mixture of things there.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This person lost their marshal twice to the Ammar.
Ah, what? Why? Because they're just feeding the Ammar. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander.
Republic Military School. Let's see. This was in Tama. It was in
Tama.
It was in Tama. Oh yeah, the Sea Road Caldari. It looks like everybody got on. This was a kill horror mail in Tama. Same. No, this was in that. This one was in Negamenon.
Wow. So he gets around with the marshal, man.
So these are some of my buddies. Ah, yes. Like Zenkira. I'm on some kills with that dude. But yeah. So I guess we're probably gonna move on to the Mimnatar. No, we're not gonna move on to.
We're gonna talk about the slave-owning bastards. No.
I think we're gonna move on.
Okay, we're moving on to the freedom fighters, to the men and women who are going to be saving the world here, saving the galaxy. The Mimnatar Republic has 338 active PvPers with around 60 corporations and 8 alliances. During the month of February, the Mimnatar were able to kill 8,845 ships and did over 866 billion ISK worth of damage, topping it out, kicking everybody's ass, I believe. Like, just nobody coming close. We got 438 for the Gallente, 647 for the Caldari, and 408 for the Ammar. The Mimnatar just like saying, that's not enough. You need to kill more. So they did, and they did 8,866 billion ISK worth of damage. For warzone control, they control currently 17 systems they've been fighting, making the Ammar pay for every single inch of land that they are taking right now. So let's take a look at the top 10, though. Ooh.
So I'm interested in this Nyx because we just saw this Wyvern already. This Nyx that is definitely worth more than 30 bill. Because it's a Nyx. But looks like Revolution, Dark Side, Shadow, Cartel. This looks like another. Wait, where is this? This was in. Oh, this was in fucking Null. HD TAC HOZ.
Ah, guys, flying out to null space
Bombers.
in order to get
A
action. It's a lot
lot
of
of bombers.
bombers. A lot
A
of bombers.
lot.
That's a catch. Let's go back up. That's probably not PvP fit, right? Let's go back up. No PvP.
No,
That's
it's a
totally
rat.
PvE. Yeah.
It's a crab.
Also, clink to Alice. I know it's been 5 minutes, but thank you for the clinking
Oh.
of
Cheers.
Prost.
Skål. Let's go back to the main here. Okay, so there's that same tartar. There's also a nag.
Ooh, Naglafar.
Also in all with bombers.
No, that's in a.
Oh no, that's wormhole space.
Wormhole space. Another bomber.
Yeah, C5,
drop.
C5.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Well done.
kikis upon kikis and bombers.
Apocalypse Now.
Tasty. And it's a rev.
Alice
Rev
says,
was
"Yeah,
in
right." Prost.
Saramaka. But yeah, what else? We got the top 10. Why don't we do the top 10?
Let's do the top 10
Let's do
here.
the top 10. So Paddington is number 1 in the Minotaur Republic of 537 kills. That's really high.
Well,
we got
top 10 kicks all of our asses looking at this.
the Plutoniu M86, 515 in second place. Third place, Nitro DSP. That name sounds familiar. 488. Fourth place, Bronca Adovic, 375. Fifth place, 40 Winks, 374. Yeah, these numbers are really high. Sixth place, White Drop, 328. Gladwin at 7th place, 305. Sticky Mickey, 8th place, 264. Padkin Huron, 262. And rounding up, 10th, Bonafi, 257. They have
Solid.
nothing below 250, 257.
Wow. That is a top 10 right there. Hats off to the Minotaur. Keep it up, our brothers in arms. Once again, this is not a propaganda channel. We support all
faction warfare
people,
because we need people to kill too.
I do truthfully, in the end, I do support all factions. Just get in here, and in fact, don't even get into faction. Just come to our space and shoot us.
Yeah, just come to space and shoot at us. Yeah, we were killing pirates today, man. We were killing pirates today. It was fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Stream snipers, everything. It was great. It was just, that's the way to do it. Anyways, moving on. Top 10. We've got, for the corporations, the Nomads of Republic. Is it Nomads of Republic? Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 1,828 kills. Triad at 1,208 kills, coming in second place.
Next one.
The Kill 'em all, let Bob sort 'em out at 1,062 kills. Unlimited 2.0. We've talked to those guys a lot. They're really cool guys. 1,022 kills on their side. We've got the Hop Light Brigade.
Yep.
At 893 kills. 893 kills. Oh, that was a glitch. That wasn't me. That was
888. It's the remix.
Minotaur Secret Service. 843 kills.
And Tribal Liberation Force is 7th place. So I'm seeing right now, just from doing, I like doing, we haven't done this breakdown before this deep, and I like seeing the breakdown between like the NPC corporations and the player-owned corporations. And in this case, the player-owned corporations are strong in the Minotaur. So the Tribal Liberation Force is at 7th place. At the NPC corporation is 677.
When everybody else is like 1st or 2nd or 3rd or something like that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's huge. The Last Rites. I wanted to say Riders, but I said it. Last Rites. It's 8th place. 639. It wasn't there. The 4 wasn't even in the number, but I put it there. I can't even say that it's like almost anywhere close to there. Anyways, and then there's the Ice Fire Warriors in 9th place at 562 kills, and rounding out last place is SOE Rough Riders, like that 333 kills, only
A lot of
half
threes.
evil. Only half evil. So.
Not fully.
Oh, and of course Ursha Khan top alliance. Ursha Khan is old as fuck.
3,261.
They're
Yeah,
a good
well, also there's a
alliance.
ton of alliances, man. There's
Yeah.
Ursha Khan in first place, Smile and Wave in second at 1902, Infinite Pew in third place at 1484, Electus Matari 768 in fourth place, Wild Geese in fifth place with 186, Hashashin Cartel 140, and Velour Accords still exist. Seventh place, 6
Wow,
kills.
I am blown away by that number, to be honest. Only 6
That they
kills for the Velour Accords. Those guys used to be huge. Like, I used to be in the Velour Accords when I
It was
ran.
after you left.
What's that?
Maybe goes after you left. Now they can only get 6 kills.
Oh, well, you know, I am super fucking cool, so it's...
How many top characters are there in the... Oh, they do a lot. They do like 100, don't they?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot. But yeah, so that rounds out the monthly kind of report here. We did a little bit more of a deep dive. Let us know if you want us to do more of a deep dive. Let us know if you are in any of these alliances or corporations and you want to talk about how badass you are, whether you're, you know, slave owning asshole or a paper
Ammar.
pusher or, you know, a
Caldari.
badass freedom fighter or
Klingons.
fighting for the
Sorry,
love.
Minotaur.
So let's go ahead and move on, though. We got some big fucking news coming up. Although let's put a little asterisk on all the shit that we just talked about. Small side note on the kill mails for factions in Z-Kill. Due to NPCs being considered part of the faction, a small percentage of kills do come from faction NPCs, but the vast majority of these kills do come from player-owned corporations players inside of the faction. So, let's go in and just kind of do a deep dive. There's a little bit of there's an open letter that has been put into. So I'm gonna let Samson kind of go over this a little bit here. Tell us, Samson, what's going on with this?
It's an open letter to CCP from current and former CSMs on the Prospector Pack, and this is labeled as a rant on the Eve Reddit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read it because I think everybody needs to know. I'm gonna take a sip of water first, though.
Get your onion voice in there.
No. EVE Online is 19 years old, and throughout those 19 years, a few things have been sacrosanct. Things like actual loss, player agency, the ability of players to write their own stories, the player-driven economy, and the age-old never fly what you can't afford to lose have been fundamental to creating the backbone of what this game is and has been. One issue that has been a perennial player concern is that of monetization. As EVE transitioned from a subscription-based game to a free-to-play, and with the introduction of cosmetics and skill extractors, players have focused heavily on how CCP monetizes EVE. From the 2011 Summer of Rage to the monthly complaints from players over different ads and new monetization schemes, no one can argue that the core players base in EVE Online cares deeply about monetization and is highly skeptical about the direction CCP monetization has been going. Core players have deeply held fears that there is a slippery slope at play when it comes to EVE monetization, and what was treated before as something that CCP should never do, for example, directly selling skill points to players, is eventually accepted. The CSM and CCP have had a constant stream of communication on these issues over the years. As a group of current and former CSM members, many have served on the multiple CSMs so far. We can say from personal experience that every single one has seen in-depth, constant discussion between the CSM and CCP on these issues. And we've brought them up with every single person in senior leadership from CEO on down. The one line we have always said should never be crossed is the selling of fitted ships. This has been consistent. It has been long held and passionately held by most core players. None of us have talked with any of our fellow CSM members who believe that selling fitted ships was an acceptable means of monetizing the game. Any sale like this would have been a negative impact on an in-game economy for a variety of reasons, but most importantly because it was both set in the in-game price for ships as a function of real-life cost of the sale, as we see with skins, and because it would edge out producers by introducing free ships that did not require in-game time and materials to produce. CCP has been selling a new player destroyer pack in some form for many years now, with the newest incarnation coming out in June 2021. And despite repeated statements of concern from CSM, you continue to sell this today. Many players are unaware of this because it's targeted at new players, and it's less egregious because new players receive free fitted destroyers as part of the rewards for engaging in the new player experience, the NPE. Today, you announced a $25 sale that includes a fully fitted mining barge. While this is not the first time that the bright line against selling of fitted ships has been crossed, it is certainly the most egregious example of it. I like the use of the word egregious. I really like saying the word egregious. So reading it is an awesome thing, and I love how a fully fitted mining barge is egregious.
It is.
However, we're going to move on to the next paragraph here. Let me be clear. We do not support this sale. We cannot speak for... And by the way, this isn't my opinion or Frozen's opinion or the opinion of Federation Frontline Port. This is...
We'll get on to what our opinion is as soon as we finish this.
We do not support this sale. We cannot speak for all of our colleagues, but we have not yet spoken with a single existing player who supports this sale, and we think it represents a serious misjudgment on the part of senior CCP leadership that the player base would accept such a sale. We got something in Asia Park in chat. Says, interesting, I've been playing E for 13 years and consider myself a core player and follow the meta media players. This is the first time I heard that we were concerned about selling fitted ships. Same, me too. as a terrible person, I fund my PvP with money. You didn't hear that here. I don't know, he's lying.
Legal money of getting
legal plexing, yes. So
but let's continue. Let's see what
we are aware of the arguments that can be made in favor of this sale. This is marketed to new players is obvious given the addition of skills needed to fly the ship and the rest that is included with this pack. That does not make it acceptable. If CCP wants new players to have an easier transition into the mining business, making the ship the final reward for completing the new mining NPE would be a better option, even though that also is fraught with potential impacts to the game economy that should be reviewed. And yes, while it is possible for a new player to purchase via Plex all of these items, if he or she chooses to do so, that at least requires them to exchange real money for ISK in the game, which is what I do.
But also that they don't build the shit. They don't build it. Like nobody built this stuff. Like somebody built. Yeah. If I buy something off the market, but anyways, I'll let these guys continue. Sorry.
Somebody built. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Where was I? Steps player need to train, fit out, and use the ship. All skills that player need to have should be reinforced. We cannot, in good faith, tell any player concerned with this sale that this is far as the line goes, because we have seen twice now CCP willingly cross a line that we were confident was strictly off limits. The concerns that players have that CCP will begin selling cruiser, battleship, carrier, dread, and even super carrier and Titan fitted ships for cash. Concerns some of us would have said were unfounded just yesterday are legitimate now and should be listened to. This week we saw the introduction of a patch that represented a major step forward in rebuilding trust between the players and CCP after more than a year's worth of change to the game that have been deeply unpopular. This type of sale, especially sprung without consultation with the CSM, has the potential to wipe out all of that progress if it already hasn't. We urge you to listen to player sentiment and pull this sale immediately and commit publicly to acknowledging that the monetization line of selling fitted ships, or frankly any object in the game that is designed to be created by players through ratting, industry, or some other in-game action as a part of the in-game economy, be off limits for future monetization. TLDR, please stop this sale and don't do it again. And it's sincerely written, signed by all the CSMs, it looks like.
Most CSMs throughout the eras. Brisk, we've got Nominate, Mike, we've got Merkel, and Merc went on a fucking he went nuts on the meta show about what the fuck is going on here. And I'm interested here all and to really highlight because I always, if you guys talk in chat, I want to make sure your voice is heard here in the Federation Frontline. So Asia Park says, I think the CMS should spend more of their time working with CCP to fix game mechanics, for example, faction warfare, and less time worrying about CCP making money. I have a lot of things to say on this, actually. But I'm going to hold back for just a little bit because I like that. If anybody else in chat has anything else that they'd like to say, please say it. We're all ears to hear about what your opinion on all of this is. I'm going to slide it over, though, while we're waiting to see if chat has anything else to say about this, to Samson. What now? I don't know if you heard about this before, what your feelings on all of this is. So I'm really interested. What do you think is going on here?
I think they're worried about the slippery slope that selling fitted ships can cause great harm to the in-game economy, and make the game, if it went as far as, they were saying up to like Titans, make the game pay to win, even though it's not really, like, you still need a lot of skills in and outside of game to be able to be good at the game. Like, you could be rich and drop thousands of dollars, buy yourself some Titans, and get them fucking blown up. I mean, if you have no idea what you're doing and you just go out solo with a Titan, you're probably going to get it blown up. So I think it's more of a threat to, sounds like it's more of a threat to the economy, because I've seen, so speaking from personal experience, yes, I buy Plex because I don't have time to make
PvE.
my ships and stuff, or PvE. I don't
have time.
PvE.
I want to get out there
PvP.
and do some stuff, but
I just want to PvP. I used to PvE. I don't do that anymore. I like to PvP. Oftentimes, I can. We do have a supporting
to my
structure.
sleep.
But we're still building our alliance. So and a lot of, I think I would say, almost all of the ships that we go out in are stuff that Frozen and I personally purchased. But we plexed, right? I bought Plex, and then I bought ships that people made in game. Right?
That's a big thing.
Support. That still supports the economy, and it still infuses the economy a little bit. But speaking from personal experience, in the past, I've played a lot of MMOs. I used to be, okay, I'm no longer a recovering MMO addict. I'm just an MMO addict because
you're not gonna recover anymore.
Pretty hard now. I'm a PvP withdrawal. I'm in the PvP withdrawal foundation in Tama. So what I was getting at is that in the past, I've played a lot of games like EverQuest and WoW and Lineage, where I participated in the, stuff that was against the rules, which was buying, platinum or Adena or gold with real money outside of the game, in games where they didn't allow it. But there were always gold farmers, platinum farmers, especially in other countries, that would just be solely dedicated to farming gold and selling it to people, and like me, who I didn't have the time to grind to get my gear. I wanted to have fun playing the game or doing PvP or whatever. But I will say this, it royally fucked the economies of those games. Like, the inflation was horrific.
And it hurts Eve. Like, it hurts Eve a lot.
So,
just the fakes, or the unallowed stuff, and now they're doing allowed stuff, which is...
Yeah, so I think it has potential to mess with the economy pretty bad, but so far we're just on the cusp of this or whatever. We don't want it to happen, but it could really mess with the game potentially.
Yeah. So I mean, my kind of point of view on this is that, okay, so there's like twofold here. Is it directly affecting me? Not really. No. If I didn't hear about this, I wouldn't really care at all. And I don't do industry, so I don't really care in that regard.
Same.
Personally, like deep down personal. But understanding the greater EVE community and how things work, why a player-driven economy is so important, the idea of building ships and stuff like that. Now, am I really mad about Retriever and Thrasher? Not really, to be honest. I don't think that's a huge hit to the economy. But the more that we don't say no to this, the more that we say yes to this, or that's fine, or I don't care, the more likely that they're going to go to carriers and super carriers and titans
Yeah.
and other shit that could make them a lot of money. And
Yeah,
the
which is
thing
what I
is,
was gonna say.
this is a money game. I mean, let's all be serious here. This is a game to make money. This is not 100% a game to make people enjoy the game. It may have even started that way. It may have, there might be possibilities of people who are made this game really wanted just to get something for. It's a cool, unique game that I really can't get the experience anywhere else. But in the end, it's a capitalist world. It's a capitalist game. And like the Caldari would tell you, is that you've got to make money off this shit. Like, and so they're gonna try. I mean, look at gacha games. I mean, if you think EVE Online is rough, like gacha games will like just drain humans into the ground for fucking nothing, man. For fucking nothing, to be honest. Alice Winfield says, yeah, there are too many people in the CMS that are just in there because they have a big power block behind them. Plus, they do make money out of other people's efforts. And then we've got an amen from Lahanzo.
We're amen.
And I don't know. I don't know if there's too many people in the CMS block just because of
CSM
big blocks.
Sorry.
I don't think that there's. I don't think the CMS is a huge problem. In the sense of like what is out there. I would like to see some more representation of low sec, but that's kind of up to us low secers to really push for that kind of stuff. But I do agree to a certain degree that the focus needs to be on like game mechanics and stuff like that, and focusing in on how a CCP makes their money is not 100% where we need to be worried, because they're going to try and make money and they're going to try out a bunch of different shit.
True.
But I do fear the damaging of our economy by doing that. Now, golden ammo is my line more than any. Like, as soon as EVE Online is like, you can purchase this golden ammo that will just shoot through shields and destroy armor, or shoots through armor and destroys hull, or just eradicates the ship in one shot, or whatever, the fucking golden gun from fucking
the legitimately pay to win is what you're saying,
right.
Like I
I
can buy a ship that's more powerful than any other ship,
and you can only get it through money.
That would definitely kill Eve. I know we joke about Eve is dying, but that would be
my red line more than anything, personally. Now this is crossing into the red zone. The red zone of like, this Orange, is concerning me.
Yellow.
This is, if it stops here, not really a big issue. If it goes way beyond, it's a big issue. It's a big issue. We should be making
I do like
their
solution where they basically said you should be able to get that ship if you complete all of the like mining missions, and then you get it for free for completing the mining missions.
That's not going to make them money, which is what they're concerned, what they're trying to do. But it might do player retention better. And I think those are the things that this is a monthly subscribed game that you got to pay monthly for, and that's I think that's important, honestly, to note that they are making a lot of fucking money off of this game. I have two alts,
but they want to make more.
And they want to. Everybody wants to make more. I'm not worried. Are they breaking even? Or are they a profitable game? I feel like EVE Online is a profitable game. It should fucking better be, because they funded a lot of stupid projects using EVE Online, to be honest, and fucked up royally on that shit. EVE Online is profitable. I guarantee that EVE Online is profitable in its current state, and they don't need to squeeze people like a fucking gacha game. And that's my last rant on this. Is just, we don't need to be a gacha game.
Can you explain to listeners what a gacha game is?
So gacha game is, for example, I play Final Fantasy War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions, Shout out to that game because it's not taking a lot of my money. I've been trying to be really smart about my purchases in it, but it did get me with the like. So the concept of it is basically that every week there's new content that comes out, and in this gacha game, it's about, a lot of gacha games are about the concept of like you do a roll to try and get some characters, and you get like in-game money in order to do these rolls, but once you run out of your in-game currency, there's paid currency, or there's ways to get in-game currency by spending money, and so it goes off the gambling kind of addiction. And it gets into this concept of like, if you spend a bunch of money, you can get whatever the fuck you want, but you have to spend a lot of fucking money. I'm talking thousands of dollars, like, to keep up with this shit. Whereas I just there's not that in Eve, and in it's there are aspects that they're trying to like do that I don't like, such as the fucking auction thingy that they did, whatever, the hypernet.
The hypernet, yeah.
It's a total like fucking, it's all about getting that fucking
it's gambling
problem. Alice says, do you guys think CCP still does good? I mean, all those moves seem to look like they're hitting Exodus. Do I think that CCP still does good? That's an interesting question. Plex is for good. They've done some good stuff with that. I like that stuff. I think for the game though, the thing about, so there's a balancing act in all of this, even inside of capitalism. The idea about squeezing money and just trying to make a run for it is going to get you way less than having a happy customer base. So I think the key here is that they are squeezing for some money, but are they squeezing enough that they're squeezing the life out of EVE Online? Some would say absolutely. And I would say I don't know. EVE hasn't really changed a lot from the things that they've kind of done to a certain degree. There's for individuals. I don't know. It's Plex for good is amazing. I completely agree.
So Asia Park, the only people that really need to think that CCP is doing good is Pearl Abyss. I don't know what that means. So maybe
so
Frozen
Pearl Abyss is the owner now of CCP. They bought CCP.
Oh, okay.
They are a gacha game company, from my understanding,
fuck.
They're a South Korean there are some really badass companies that are coming out of South Korea right now. But a lot of it is a lot of this predatory like gacha fucking mechanisms or gambling mechanisms or spend money to be badass basically. And EVE is a delicate balance on that because actually it's a little bit less than delicate. It's a balance, I would say.
So Pearl Abyss bought CCP for 425 mil USD. As a video game podcaster, running my other show, Strength in Gaming, that's peanuts. I've watched $7 billion acquisitions go down in the fucking gaming world. Like, I now kind of have an understanding of what is going on with the money here. Black Desert. Oh God.
Yeah, Black Desert is their
Pearl Abyss is Black Desert.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay. We got to fight back against this, guys.
okay. So they own them, but CCP still exists as a company. So they bought them for 425 million, but CCP still exists as a company. They're still in control of their game to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And this is different than Black Desert Online. But I do see the road that we're going down is not cool. But this is the thing about it, is that players are going to push back. We are going to try and fight for this game. And I don't think that mass unsubbing is the way to like save EVE Online, to be honest.
No.
I think massive, like, interest in the game and push from the players is what's needed. And this is a good push from the players. I'm not against this in any way, shape, or form. I'm not 100% in there, like, I will rant about how this is going to destroy the universe.
No,
but
absolutely,
I'm not also
Ancient Park.
against
I'm
this.
not trying to belittle. I'm not trying to belittle the purchase. I'm just saying that you know,
And it is keeping Eve. It is keeping Eve.
it's
That
keeping. Yeah, it
investment,
is. Yeah,
that's $425 million injected into Eve. To be honest, though, Eve didn't need, if they wouldn't have fucked up, CCP wouldn't have fucked up a lot of their stupid projects and really focused on how Eve is a cash cow of awesomeness, and you put it back into your cash cow to make it better. I feel like we could be better, but that's all neither here nor there. It's an interesting thing. It's a concept.
Frozen for CSM.
I'm running for
Fallout.
CMS next year. I don't care. I'm gonna talk to as many people as I can.
You are gonna have
I'm
to be
gonna
able
do
to
this.
pronounce it correctly though if you're going to run.
I don't know. No, I don't care.
CSM.
If you don't like who I am, don't vote for me. Period. Done.
I'm gonna vote for you regardless.
I'm gonna vote for
But I'm
me.
just gonna. I'll be your mouthpiece or whatever. You just.
I'm gonna do this, man. We're gonna find out. We're gonna get this done. Anyways, let's move on to a little bit of a better, brighter, cooler thing that happened to EVE Online. It was talked about in this letter. There is the battleship changes have gone live. We have the which I don't think we have a page for it up, but I guess
No, we don't.
But the battleship changes are 50% extra armor from armor plates and
100% from shield extenders.
From shield extenders, because shield extenders don't go up as high.
And 5% from hull, bulkheads, so hull reinforcement.
I want to see somebody do a fucking badass hull ship because they got an extra 5% for bulkheads, but it's only 5%.
I want to
like
fit a praxis with.
100%.
I want to fit a
That'd be
praxis
crazy.
with shield extenders, armor plates, and bulkheads, and just all disruptors. And
That's like the
scrams.
FC ship, you know. Like, I am not going to die.
Just tackle everybody that attacks you, and then fucking have somebody Sino in a blops or something.
I really like this change, though. I really like.
Yeah, the battleship changes are interesting.
Huge.
My rattlesnake went from 160k EHP to like 213.
Yeah, no, it's
EHP.
It's a nice boost. If battleships weren't so fucking expensive right now, which I think those, like, capitals, sure, fuck those things. Like, make them expensive, I guess. I don't know. Truthfully, no, don't make them expensive.
You sunk my battleship.
Everybody needs to get out in ships and shoot each other. That's the key. That's the key to EVE Online. You want to save EVE Online, make it so everybody gets out in a ship and shoots each other. That's all the CCP needs to do. But anyways, this is a nice addition to make battleships be something that you'll get into and get out and have some fun. We saw some good battleships recently. Also,
I got killed by an Armageddon in Tama not too long ago.
You did. So we've already seen in low PvP, low sec PvP. This has changed some things. I haven't seen battleships as
I gotta buy more battleships.
Not non-faction. These were non-faction battleships. This is
I'm gonna make that praxis that I just talked about.
So fucking expensive now. Anyways, we got the mining blitz event that's going on right now. No fucking clue what that is or what that
Sorry,
means.
guys. I don't mind. We need to have.
Nobody
You know what?
knows.
We need to have Red on as a guest.
We need to have like Red on as like a permanent like, so you can tell us what's going on in the mining world and the.
We just need him to
world.
consult us. Like, he needs to be our consultant.
Yeah. All right. So let's
Zedron.
let's go to the. I want to get my battleship out there now. He says. Well, we're almost done. Then maybe we can go and murder some.
Yeah, that's
people.
right. He wants to come out with this afterwards. We're gonna go kill some things.
So we've
the show.
got the mining blitz event that is happening. I don't know what that is, but it's happening. But we did get a submission from Canuck Down Under. So I hope
After action report.
hope that he's watching. I don't think he is actually.
Yeah, he is. He was here earlier a second ago. He just
No.
said Black Desert Online is flagship game pay to win.
Oh, maybe. Somebody's calling. No, Canuck Down Under didn't me. Fuck you, I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit, we gotta fight the boss now.
Okay. But we have a So I'm gonna let Samson take over here.
After action report. Cyril Aurelian. I understood that the war zone was going to be hectic. I wasn't wrong in the slightest, throwing myself into deep and so to speak right off the bat. Oh, we're gonna have to.
Fine.
I'm gonna have to. Who are we fighting? Are we fighting Mega Man in the Mega Man game? We're fighting.
It's the cut or no, the scissors.
Oh, here's Connect Scissorman.
Scissorman.
Okay. Only 6 jumps out of Mahator. I landed in Aga. My directional scan picked up an Ursha Khan Alliance pilot flying a Republic Fleet Firetail. I immediately tried to pinpoint his location. He seemed to be bouncing all around the system until I finally landed on grid with him just off of the Republic Fleet assembly plant at Moon 2. I do hate when I'm hunting somebody and they just keep ping-ponging around. I landed at 100 kilometers from his ship, which he turned and started to close distance to my location. While he was still at range, I took note of his speed and zoomed in on my monitors to look to see if I could tell what weapon system he was using. Autocannons. I knew that I was going to have to try and control the range in this fight. Understanding that autocannons did most of their damage in close quarters, I engaged my thrusters, heading in a off angle from his trajectory so my ship was up to speed when we became in distance to lock. He increased his speed dramatically, almost doubling what he was flying previously, and closed the distance just enough to be able to activate his scram on my ship and then turn on his web module. My speed dropped immediately with my propulsion module turned off, and I knew I was in trouble. I loaded conflagration crystals, those were some of my favorite, them green boys. I like them green boys. I like lasers. Into my lasers and overheated, trying to out DPS as much damage as possible, put out as much damage as possible to the ship. Moments later, my slicer fell apart. Okay, so you're flying a slicer around me quickly, and my capsule was injected into space. I was able to warp off in my capsule effectively unharmed, other than my pride. Heading back to Mehator, I kept reviewing the order of events in my head. How did he close the distance so fast? I knew that my slicer was more than capable of reaching over 5k per second. If I overheated my engines and understood that, I would have to activate them straight away if we faced each other again. In fact, I meant to. I had already set the course back to Aga before landing in Mehator. Arriving in Aga again, the same firetail immediately popped up on D-scan. Narrowing my sensors, I found his location. He was at the gate leading into a small outpost in the system. I picked up another ship on scan as well. A Punisher, piloted by an Ammarian militia pilot. I landed on the gate a moment after the firetail activated the gate leading into the dead space pocket. I followed him in. As I landed in the pocket, the Punisher pilot was warping out with the firetail close on his tail. I activated my micro-warp drive to max settings and locked his ship. Minmatar pilot turned his ship to engage me, looking to close distance again. He never got close. My slicer weaved and dodged his attempts while my lasers cut through his hull. Ejecting his capsule into space, lessons were learned this day in space. I learned that my ship was capable of blinding speed and accuracy and flown correctly, while he learned to think twice about engaging with this pilot. He didn't return to Aga that day. So this was you losing the slicer to the firetail here.
Yep.
10 points. Looks like he did 2,870 damage. Solid solo kill. And the return, oh, look at that. You get an extra point. And even, what the, oh, this is a solo kill. Okay, this is a solo kill. I don't give a shit about this guy who did zero damage.
Zero damage.
That's a kill whore.
Kill whore. Which I do all the time. I love kill whore.
Yeah, I know. I kill whore a lot too, but thank you so much for this after action report. Well written and entertaining, and a lesson in solo piloting. I think one of the things that's interesting about Gwen is I don't ever stream my solo pilot, my solo PvP. I only stream my fleet PvP. And it has nothing to do with like you learning my secrets or anything. It's just I don't feel that my solo PvP is as entertaining as anything that I'm doing with my friends.
So I found that it allows for me to connect with my audience a little bit more when I'm solo.
Yeah,
like, because
I do see that.
This is me and you guys. It's all we got is me to shoot.
See, for me, that's a distraction. I want them solo. I want that green. I want them solo kills. Like, you know. So like, I want kills when I'm doing like I pop on. Like most of my solo stuff happens. Some of my best solo stuff happens if I just log on for a few minutes and there just happens to be someone there to kill. But thank you again, Canuck Down Under, for that submission. That was a lot of fun. We appreciate you. And you paid the man, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yep. 100 million disc. That was easy. 100.
There you go.
100 million disc.
Easy 100 million disc. If you want to submit. Yeah, for the enemy. We paid money to.
Because we are not a propaganda show.
Ammar, right? Yeah, Empyrean Edict.
Yeah.
Ammar. Slave owning bastards. God damn it, Frozen. That one's
we are
on
assholes. You. They're assholes. Everyone's a fucking asshole. Fuck you guys. You know what? Actually, you don't want to be a pussy or an asshole. You want to be a dick. Because a dick fucks pussies and assholes. So.
That's very sexist, Frozen.
No. Oh,
Let's play some. We'll duel later. We'll just dick on dick crime.
Dick on dick. Team America. This is Alice. Yes.
Matt Damon.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, not a problem, Canuck.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for hanging out with us. You've been a great fan of the show, and I'm very happy that we got a good.
And we appreciate everybody watching right now. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that we've got humans listening to us. I mean,
we've got a couple of raids
too. Yeah, every time that
we had.
I've done other podcasts and stuff, and like nobody gives a fuck. They're like nobody's on, but I do EVE Online podcast, and they're like,
yeah. Well, I mean,
say shit.
These people they play the game. The people watching play the game. They play the game with us too. Personally, we're not like unreachable or untouchable or anything. Right. We go out there and we play with anybody that's available. If you want to come out with us, I believe we're going to be out for a little while after the show. In space,
yeah, and you'll have an avatar at the bottom of the screen. There's a little, avatar game, and I think that I'm gonna buy it for Samson and tell Samson that he needs to have it on his stream.
I need to have it on my stream. I gotta figure that out.
It's like a little $10 like add-on from Steam. It's really it's official, and it's got a Steam Workshop that's got like lots of cool add-ons for, which is why you've got a bunch of fucking characters that you can pick from Final Fantasy to Dragon Ball Z and shit like that. Ooh, hold on. Can you show this video? First. Yeah, see that video. See if it's okay to put on the stream, which it probably is.
Team America. It's Team America. 3 types of philosophy.
We can do like I think it's like 15 seconds or something like that. We can without getting in a lot of trouble.
Can you hear this though, Frozen?
Let's find out. Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Matt Damon. Wait, no.
If you were asked to give up your dreams for freedom, what would you do if asked to make the
Hey, weren't you the actor in that Broadway show? Hey, yeah, it is you. Do that scene where everyone gets AIDS. I don't act anymore. Gave that up.
Actually, we might get him muted, so might
get away from me!
Okay.
We might get muted. Fuck. Oh shit.
Do you want to do the Wednesday?
Yeah, let's. I mean,
Wednesday night.
Way over on time, but let's do it. I'm drunk.
Yeah. Well, we're not holding anybody hostage, right? We don't have a guest. So after Action Report, I want to shout out to Mr. Chuck Norris.
Fuck yeah, man.
Is an amazing FC and a beautiful man. I can't wait to interview him possibly on our next show.
Yeah.
And he took us out. He had an op going on, and we joined up too.
Brought the Federation front line as
brought the Federation front line. It was an interesting experience. It was really neat being like fully organized and having fun. We went out in like Harbingers and
real quick before we went out on this op, there's this one kill that happened right before and I like flew up. And so this is a little Sino ship, right? And so just a real quick thing here.
Industrial Sino.
So I fly in with my what is it? Yeah, I've got a Harbinger, right? Yeah, I've got my Harbinger. No, I've got a Brutix for some reason in this.
Yeah, you used the Brutix, and I used the Harbinger.
I didn't die. That's why. Anyways,
no, you didn't.
So
die.
I flew in with this Brutix, and I see this like frigate firing at this like this industrial,
Neris.
and I'm like, what game is being played here? And so like I sat there for like 15 seconds watching this exchange between the two, and I was just like, fuck it, if it's bait, I'm going for it. I don't give a fuck. And I like started shooting, blew him up, and he's like, at the end, he's like, I knew I could hold out against that frigate without a problem, but as soon as I saw a Brutix on the field, I was like, fuck. And then Z-Drone came in too and started murdering him too. And that's how we kind of started out the night. I have to say, I like shooting the industrial Sinos.
Yeah,
it's like a 50-50 whether or not they're going to be bait or not. And
yeah. Well, if Gwen's shooting one, it's like a 90% chance it's a fucking blops. They're always
the blops.
It's always blopsing me.
It's great.
I did get a
Great
prospect. No, was it a prospect? No. Endurance? No, it was a prospect. That was a Sino, and I killed it.
Z-Drone's like, hello, me and me too.
We lost Z-Drone and Time Gunner in the op that we did. They lost those Harbingers, but Gwen,
we did provide them, so it's not so.
Gwen was we will provide it. Yeah, I
Gwen is
Chuck
fucking
before.
awesome. Samson over
I spoke with Chuck beforehand, and I said, hey, I want to join the op tonight with my guys. What do we need to know? He said, here are the fits. And I said, okay, cool. He's like, we have some of those, in our staging, we have some of those. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. I'll ship some in for my guys, so you don't have to worry about that. It's okay, awesome. And he said, we'll do staging, blah, 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 whatever. But during the fight, I mean, it was crazy, man. Like you can see it on my channel. I need to make clips. I haven't made clips yet, but we came in to bash a structure, and then like there was like legions and Cerberuses and cattle, all kinds of shit came in and started like trying to wreck us. And I remember my moment of shining glory was when Chuck said, just kill the Griffin and move on. And then I just blapped this motherfucker. And
we got him. We got a Griffin.
I think Frozen did a little bit of damage to him, and then a few more people got on. Even Chuck got on there like horde with zero. It's not really a kill horde because we're in the fleet, but you know what I mean. I just like was like plop, and it was gone. And it was like, and I honestly I think that was the only.
That's the only kill. That's the only kill. So we were attacking a structure. It was in Hall Timer, and we. I mean, like, Federation Frontline joined up with, like, 4 or 5 guys. We had, like, a 25-man, 30-man fleet or something like that. Or, I don't know. We had a strong fleet.
It was a big fleet.
It was a big fleet. And we came in, we were like, we're going to fucking blow this thing up. We're going to have some fun. And, like, they came with, like, twice as many numbers. The Caldari came strong. Strong, man.
It was a lot.
And so this is why you should be joining the Federation Frontline. We need more. We need more to bring better fights. Like, this should just been a smorgasbord of death on both sides. There wasn't, an insane amount of Logi, if I remember correctly. It was
we were a little lacking on Logi.
We did bring our boy. We had a Shinji.
He counts for about 4 Logi, but we needed like a dozen. So
we did have some. But
he has two Logis, and they each count for double at least because he's legendary.
Z-Drone was primary in that fight for some reason.
Yeah, everybody said Z-Drone primary, and they killed his ass. That was it. Nobody just wanted him dead, dude. That guy's dangerous. Don't let Z-Drone live. But that was an amazing op. Thank you, Mr. Chuck Norris. I hope to see you on the show soon. We did move on a little bit after that. We got a couple of tiny kills, gate camping, an Imicus. Let's see, that was an Imicus. Is this the gate camp? Yeah, this Imicus got deleted by Time Gunner, TG, and Gwen. And this Cormorant here was deleted by Dark Religion with missiles, and this poor bastard Revolution. This pacifier
Well, this
came
is
through
a
our
good
gate. This pacifier came to our gate, and I said, and I quote, "It's a pacifier. We're not going to get it, but we're going to try anyway. We're going to try."
Willpower well spent.
He really has to fuck this up.
He's really got to fuck this up in Yavanger.
And he
to
did.
Fuck this up.
And he did. He did.
And he's
fuck it up. He
Revolution,
fucked it
so
up.
we love fucking killing these guys. They're neighbors.
I mean,
so, you know,
his pacifier went down. It got deleted by a several no psi, and excuse me, he didn't leave.
yeah, I don't know why
He didn't leave.
he didn't leave. Why? But
And-
you had 1 billion ISK pod and,
and
you
so-
didn't leave. Why
So
weren't you
Dark
spamming
and
warp?
Gwen, Dark actually blapped. I held the pod. Which
Your
is not something I
spamming
normally
warp
do.
is not a problem. And you
I
held the
held the
pod
pod.
for like half of a second, and then Dark
Then
Religion
Dark
ate
blew it
him. And I was like, no! Ah!
1.16 bill. As you could, I already clicked already replaced because actually posted this. Fun story. I posted that kill, the pacifier in the pod, on my Instagram, and this dude goes, yeah, he's a wormholer, and that was immediate replaced. And I said, yeah, I clicked on already replaced.
Already replaced. Yeah, of course it's already replaced, but it's 1 billion ISK that needed to be replaced. We hurt somebody. Strengths and
Yeah,
Samsung
and then-
Gaming. What's happening here? No, just,
What?
this is a message that popped up on your screen.
Oh yeah, it's my fucking let's get that out of there. That's my my Discord. That's my Strength and Gaming people at Discord.
Love.
But then Gwen got blopsed. Well, we all got blopsed by a
Oh
a,
yeah,
Tengu.
yeah, we did get
the
that.
Tengu that was
Hydra.
surprisingly strong. Like it wasn't just a Sino. It was able to nearly kill me by itself, and then it dropped the fucking blops of
Oh yeah, we fucked around with that for like a long time and didn't.
Yeah,
know
we
whether
were
wanted-
fucking around with
Then
it.
Shinji was like,
mean-
"I'm gonna take my Hurricane," or no, his
fucking Shinji.
tier 3 battle cruiser, the one with the big giant guns, Tornado. He like sat out there.
NATO.
NATO.
Yeah.
And it's like popping away at him. Fuck you.
But yeah, so I lost a Gnosis, which happens often.
A lot.
And then we all reshipped into, I think, shield cruisers. We went into Tama. Stabbers and Caracals. We went into Tama and looking for a fight. And again, this poor worm just comes through the gate as we're warping into Tama from Suj. And I was just like, shoot him. Just fucking shoot him. And this poor bastard's got 2 abyssal mods and 1 blue.
Oh, dude, man, so much for that kill. Like when it's on like the base.
I
of
paid
it, it's
out. I
nothing.
paid this one out because it was 138 mil that dropped. I paid it out to everybody because I was like, shit, man, we're just gonna pay that one out. Oh, there's a hydrate. I just realized that I'm technically on the stream right now, so I have to hydrate too.
So my hydrate is get more drunk. That's what hydrate.
Well, I could do that too. I could do that. This is a hydrate right here. It's just some really strong whiskey.
There's water and wine, right?
Whiskey and wine, you messed up my mind. And then we caught you caught a harpy.
Oh yeah.
You caught a harpy. And the Punisher, Z-Drone soloed the Punisher. I think we might be done with the night at this point. Let's see.
Yep, I think
Go back
that's
over.
pretty much the end there. I mean, we had some fun.
Yeah.
We went around. I mean, really, it was that. Oh, hydrate, get drunk, 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 get drunk. Oh fuck, the Matrix is broken. Get drunk, get drunk, get drunk.
It's the remix.
So
But
we
yeah, I
also
think
went
that's
out
all.
tonight and did some good killing too.
Today?
Yeah, today and yes, last night we did pull up that Kiki kill, solo Kiki kill last night.
Oh, last night. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was today. That was today. Solo Kiki. Where is the solo Kiki? Oh, it's
I don't know.
All right,
There's
here.
a lot of red and destruction and mayhem in our.
So I logged on last night, and Frozen was killing in Tama, or losing in Tama because it was all red there. You saw.
No, I killed shit. I
you
killed
said-
shit.
No,
I
I
had
know,
like
you're
8
fine,
kills
Wiz.
last
You
night,
killed stuff.
motherfucker.
But
8 kills.
you
like,
said
seven,
I
five.
logged on. He had 8 kills. He was playing for I don't know fucking how long. I logged on for 5 minutes.
2 minutes.
And I said, I'm just at 2 minutes. I'm just here to get my quick fix before bed. I hopped into Kiki. There was nothing, in the immediate, like usually, like if there was a Sino in staging in our staging system, I would have just shot that, Nanosis, whatever. But I was like, no, I'm gonna take my Kiki, flew into Hey Dealies, almost got tackled by a really nasty blob, so I left. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to Notorious. And I ended up at the Onosaiken Gate. Or no, Stargate Nisua at Onosaiken. About to jump through. And Okatsura comes through in their Kiki. And I was like, okay, let's do this. And they were like, let's do this. And we fought. And they were tanky as fuck. They had plates. We both had Mystic loaded. So we were in like kite mode. I think we never got much closer than like 16 kilometers to each other. But all my shit was overheated. And I got him. I think I had like, I want to say I had like 75% hull, but I had repped back up to like half armor or something by the time the battle was over. But I messaged. I sent the kill to Frozen in our corp, and he was like, "You fuck." Like,
Immediately on stream, I'm like, fuck you, you bullshit, bullshit. Bullshit, that's my fucking kill. You can't do that off camera. What the fuck you doing? You need to record all your shit off camera. You gotta stop. I don't care if you stream it. You need to record this shit because this is good shit, man.
It's a lot of work, man.
We're gonna be rich someday. Rich. Do you understand?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm keep killing. I'm always gonna kill.
I'm always gonna kill. I'm always gonna have a murder on film. I'll find for you. So.
Murder. Fuck snuff.
Fuck snuff.
I think we need to take some ships out and go die now because Frozen's ready to die.
I am so drunk. I got to take a piss here pretty soon too.
Yeah, we probably should. You probably should.
By the way, if you don't know,
you
should probably be 18 or over if you're watching this shit because.
Yeah, absolutely.
Children
smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day. Children don't need to smoke weed. I need to.
No,
it's legal in Madison. We're the only place. Actually, can you go out to a smoking area and smoke weed? Can you do that?
I can smoke weed on the street, bro.
Legally, can you do that? Not. It's allowed.
I was on Sunset Boulevard. Smoking a blunt in plain view with my buddy.
Are you sure that's legal though?
I don't know.
I don't think it is because I believe Madison is the only place.
Because I think
if
it's the same thing as if you were drinking, it would be illegal too to be drinking on the street.
Right. So yeah. Know. So anyways, that's a whole other thing.
It's legal.
We don't need
for me to smoke and buy in my home. So
it's really I was just talking like I was like hanging out with my buddy and I was smoking and I was like, and he's like, did you know that Madison's like the only fucking place that you can go to like we were at a bar and I went out to the smoking area and I started smoking and he was like, that's legal.
Well, yeah, if you're at a bar, absolutely it would be because it's at least here it's treated like alcohol basically. So like if I hit my vape in like the smoking area of a bar, I might as well be standing out there with my beer and smoking. It's not any different because weed is treated a lot like alcohol.
Front line, all about the weed. How the weed.
Also, it's California. Regardless of what the law is, nobody gives a fucking shit.
And they shouldn't. What the fuck is their problem?
Can I show you this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can show me anything you want.
Favorite picture.
Your dick, your ass.
I'm like, no, I can't show it on stream. Not that. I can't show that on stream.
Only on our OnlyFans, okay?
You gotta go to our OnlyFans for that.
I should do an OnlyFans. My wife was like, what you need to do for an OnlyFans is get a bunch of dudes naked playing D&D.
I don't know. Yes, you should actually. I would want.
That would be it. That would be tons of money.
I would pay to see that. I actually don't know.
Playing D&D. What are you going to show me? Not your penis, right?
Not my penis. I'm looking for my screenshots. Here we go. Screenshots. That should give me what I'm looking for. Yeah, this was okay right here. This was Sunset Boulevard.
Oh.
And that's a blunt in my mouth. My screen is so dirty. It's gross. It's disgusting. And that's my buddy Dave. He's a podcaster too. Hollow 9. Shout out to Hollow 9 Network. But yeah, no, I was just smoking. Dude, we took that blunt and we walked down Sunset Boulevard. And funny shit. So I'm just gonna tell a story now because I'm here. Me and Dave, we're talking about podcasting. We're talking about movies and all kinds of shit. And we're just like, he's interviewing me for his show, and we're standing outside of, I think it was the Will Turn. I forget. Wilco. No, Wilco was playing at one of the places right there on Sunset Boulevard, and we're standing outside smoking, and security guard comes walking by. Big dude, kind of looked like Snoop Dogg. I'm just saying, but he was tall. He was at least a few inches taller than me, and I'm 6'1". And he walks past us, but then he stops and he turns. He goes, "What y'all smoking?" And then he was just like, "It's indica. It's a blunt or whatever." And he comes back, and Dave just hands it to him. He's like, "Here you go," and he goes, and just leaves. He just starts smoking and leaves.
These pandemic times, that's crazy, dude.
yeah, I guess.
I don't even share with my buddies anymore. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got my thing. You got your thing.
Yeah, but
we're not part of the sharing circle anymore. We don't believe in that shit anymore. It's like that was.
But yeah, I think it was to what somebody said earlier when we were streaming, just killing an Eve. They were like, "You guys are super chill," and I was like, "Yeah, well, this is why."
Yeah, no, we are super chill. We just want to have fun. I want to promote Eve. I want to promote fun. I want to promote death and destruction. Maybe those don't all add up in your brain, but in my brain, they add up to fucking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like awesome. Like this is the place of insanity and craziness. Like this is where I get to be evil, but I'm not really evil. Like I've killed multiple people that have been in the game 3 months and been like, "Hey, been in the game 3 months? Great. Here's some ISK. Here's some fun. I know that it was crazy that I murdered you. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, but this is
what happens often is I murder a lot of people, and Frozen goes out. Frozen goes out and apologizes to them and gives them money. Cleans up my messes. I'm just killing so many people, but no, like I genuinely. So I would say the bar's a little bit higher for me. I love when people get salty. They start sending me hate mail in Russian mostly. That's
like a whole new level of like fuck you.
But like if someone engages with me, if they actually have a conversation with me, that's when I'm like, "Hey, do you want to learn how to be an asshole and kill people the way I do? Because you're welcome to join. We'll give you free ships and you can do more." And we've gotten so many people to join us that way after one of us has killed them, because I mean, I don't think I ever had that until I met Frozen. Well, he didn't actually kill me, but
I showed him the way of murder, though.
He showed me the way of murder.
Come here.
But like when we were
let me show you Notorious.
I all the encounters that I had previously, PvP wise, weren't really as like mentoring, I would say, which I think Eve does need more of, right? But you know, we also need salt, man. We need people to be salty, and so
yeah, it is really nice when you're receiving an Eve mail from somebody that does like a 4-paragraph fuck you.
Yeah, in a different language that you have to Google translate for.
I'm gonna masturbate to this all day.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. This is.
I think
explicit
go home, Frozen,
content.
You're drunk.
No, I think go into space, Frozen. You're drunk.
No.
Time to die.
Well, yes,
That's
we will.
right.
We're gonna go into space. We are gonna go into space. But I think we're gonna take a break first and end
I have
the show.
to take a piss. That's for sure.
You want to
So,
do
yeah.
the outro?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't even know where the fuck I am anymore, man. I had like fucking bunch of
Well,
in my pants.
I'll do
right
the
now.
outro then.
No, no, no,
Thank
no.
you.
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you all for watching. If you're interested in joining up in the war effort, put in an application to Golden Age Stories. That's Guldan, like Gul'dan.
Like the
Pronounced
fucking
golden.
World of Warcraft asshole.
Golden Age Stories in games, alts, and spies. Spies. That's spelled incorrectly, Frozen. I'm just gonna fix this really quick.
No,
It should be
no,
spelled like
that
this.
was no.
Spies. Welcome. You can watch us live on Twitch Sundays at 2300 Eve time. That's 5 p.m. Central Time. And if you missed the live show, you can watch us and listen to our podcast on the Federation Frontline Report on Spotify, iTunes, and any major platforms. We got an RSS feed out there, so it's being fed out to everybody.
And YouTube.
YouTube. You can watch the whole show on YouTube, and that's also Golden Age Stories. Right? Yeah, it's Golden Age Stories on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
/Golden Age Stories, GULDA.
if you have
stories,
any
stories.
news or after action reports that you would like us to have on the show, like we did today, we had Canuck Down Unders. We pay 10 to 100 million ISK per report, depending on the quality. And as we just said, that was 100 million ISK report. So you understand there's the bar, right? Okay. If you go less than that, it might be 90. But we will pay you to have some content. It's fun. You know, you can also email us at federationfrontlinereport@gmail.com. Have a good... What time is it in Eve? I don't even know. I don't know what time it is
It's
in
like
Eve right now.
beyond
It's a good
midnight.
morning.
Beyond midnight.
Have a good night. Have a good night, New Eden.
midnight.
Have a good midnight, New Eden. And we'll see you out in space.
We started
We're
in
gonna
the
go-
morning, and it's already been 24 fucking hours. Or 16 or whatever it takes to get to midnight.
I'm gonna wrangle Frozen here, and we'll go kill some people
We're gonna
in
go
space.
murder
I
some
think.
people. All right, thank you all, man. You all fucking rock. Thank you, Samson.
Cheers.
Thank you all for chilling in. And truthfully, if you got anything to say it now. If you're like, fuck these guys, I'll
Forever
say
hold your peace.
good stream, bros. That's
we should
wave.
We're not gonna rate anybody because we're not actually gonna leave.
We're not
we're gonna keep streaming.
We're gonna
You're gonna keep
be
streaming,
right back.
and we're gonna be right back, and then we'll do some killing in space.
Awesome. Fuck yeah, let's do this.